One of the questions I'm often asked in workshops is, should I carry a weapon? Well, in the UK, the answer is no, because predominantly weapons are seen as offensive. You will probably be found guilty if you use them, and it will be you rather than your attacker or criminal that ends up in court trying to defend your case of why you had a weapon. So normally people will avoid weapons. However, I have had situations where people have said, it's okay, I've got a knife. Yes, but one, it's illegal for me to carry this in the UK. Two, as a general member of the public and Mr. Average, would you be happy to hack away at an individual or a person with a weapon like this? It's okay waving it around to scare someone, but what if they decide they're going to attack you? Would you use it? Because you're then becoming a very different individual to the person you probably are now. And it's not for me to judge, but it's probably a different type of personality to what you are. And if you're not prepared to use it, you're in the biggest danger of carrying any weapon at all, which is not using it, but your attacker, who has no principles and no morals, taking it from you and using it on you. I'm often told that other weapons can be used. So a common one I'm often getting talked about and hear all the time, more or less every workshop I do, is, oh, I'll put the keys between my fists to punch people. Don't drop a knife on your foot. I'll put keys in between my hands and I'll punch people. Again, you're using keys as a weapon. Now, for most people won't feel happy smacking someone in the eye with a key. That's not to say you couldn't, I'm just saying that the majority of people wouldn't. One of the dangers of having keys and using them as a weapon is that they are my means of exit. Okay, so my means of getting away is a bunch of keys. If for some reason I lose those or they go into the possession of my attacker, I can't get to use the car and I can't get into the house. They could, depending on where you are in the situation, those two things could be your point of refuge. Okay? So you possibly have given away your means of safety. It's not always the case, because you could be somewhere nowhere near your car or a house and you may have keys in your hand. Next one is a torch. Torches are actually quite good. A lot of the sort of more tactical type torches have the button on the end. So you're able to hold it this way so that you get some force behind it. They do have different settings, so they often have, I don't want to shine that, but they have a strobe setting. Okay, I don't want to set someone off who possibly may be sensitive to strobe light, but they have a strobe setting that can affect the vision or the movement of your attacker, and you may be able to get a chance to hit them. Again, just be careful. With all weapons, there's the danger that your assailant takes it off you and uses it against you. Being a more aggressive person, because they're the attacker, they're normally the more aggressive person, okay? Most attackers are more aggressive than most defenders. That's why they're attacking you. So if they can take it off you and use it against you, then it becomes a disadvantage. A torch, less likely to be used. One of the things that is very good, and is never going to be used against you likely, is a newspaper or magazine. Rolled up tight, hit this way, tubular, it's actually quite hard. So into the face. But my overriding guidance on weapons is, in the UK at least, avoid weapons. If you have to fight, you have to fight. If you're in a position where you cannot escape, you cannot run, you cannot hide, then maybe anything that comes to hand is a weapon. Pre-arming is not such a good idea in the UK. In other countries, rules are different. Firearms may be carried either concealed or open carry. You may be able to carry knives concealed or open carry. Again, it depends where you are, what the regulations are. Hope that helps. Any questions, drop me a message. However, if you'd like more information on situational awareness, go to my LinkedIn profile, go to newsletters, press the subscribe button, and you'll get monthly updates on how situational awareness can keep you safe.